WDTN, the station that's on your side. This is 2 News at Noon.
Well, for a lot of people, losing weight is an endless battle when it comes to dieting and exercise. Joining me today is body and mind expert Mark Patrick. He's in town this week. He has a couple of speaking engagements, and we're going to talk about those. But first, your approach to losing weight is quite different. You're talking about the body-mind connection and the subconscious mind, and linking that to understanding the importance of not overeating and what you need to do to make sure that you're eating the right food, correct?
That's correct. That's correct. You know, I did a search this morning. There's on Amazon, and there's over 25,000 different diet books available. You have different diet products. You have infomercial products. They're all great products to use. You know, the problem is most people go on a diet, they lose the weight, and they gain 95% of them gain it back within a few months.
Why is that?
And here's why that happens. We're exposed to, on a daily basis, almost 20 million different bits and pieces of information. And in the back of our head, if you were to look through your eyes, we have something called a reticular activation system. Without getting overly technical, it works like a magnet. Based on your identity, your beliefs, based on the way you see yourself, it's going to attract every habit in line with that behavior, and it's going to basically block out everything. So what we teach people is through hypnosis, through the use of affirmations, through self-hypnosis, how to change this little snapshot image they have of themselves so they're able to go out there and make those changes. And instead of have to exercise, want to exercise.
I have had some people, motivational speakers, who say that people who are grossly overweight or morbidly obese don't like themselves. Is that
it could be,
what you're saying?
You know, we've been conditioned since we've been born in this country to overeat, to not exercise, and to crave certain foods. So what we teach people is how to get control of themselves, how to feel good about yourself. When you feel good, you're going to do good.
Okay, you have a plate of cookies here that a lot of people, they're chocolate chip, which I believe is America's favorite.
Okay.
And they look just fine to me, and since I had already had 2 pancakes with syrup this morning for breakfast, I don't think I should eat this, but I might.
Okay.
I just might. Those folks in the newsroom know I just might.
Well, the biggest misconception about hypnosis is most people think, based on stage hypnosis, you're going to be barking or clucking. And, you know, there's two tips I want to give you on how your subconscious behaves. Number one, the subconscious responds to images and sounds, not words, not intellectual thoughts. In other words, we know what we should be doing, but we don't do it. And number two, your subconscious or your brain will take you towards anything it perceives as pleasurable, and it avoids anything it perceives as painful.
Right.
Now, Marcia, can you give you a little permission to kind of change your perception of how these cookies look?
Okay.
Now, you know, a typical dieter would see these cookies, and on a scale of 10 being the greatest desire, 0 being no desire, most people would say 10 would be a pretty good desire on there.
They're chocolate chip.
Okay.
There's
Now,
chocolate in there.
Now, I'm going to show you a little what's called eyes open aversion therapy technique, where what you do is you kind of associate something disgusting towards something pleasurable in hopes of changing your behavior towards it. So I hope you got a strong stomach here today. What I'm going to dump on here is I just happen to have some nice
live worms.
Live worms.
Live worms.
And these are what are called sandworms.
Live sandworms.
So
they're
if you've
all
never heard
alive.
of those.
Everybody, they're alive. Yes.
And I have what are called.
Yes, those two.
They almost look like maggots.
Whatever. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now.
I don't want the cookies. I really don't.
Sure you
I don't want to eat
cookies?
the cookies. I do not want to eat the cookies.
And now, next time, let's say you're in a grocery store, or you're at somebody's house, or you're at a hotel and they have chocolate chip cookies. If in the back of your head you have this image, you're not going to get sick. You just say to yourself, I'm not in the mood for those cookies.
Interesting. They look like they're going to eat each other.
You sure you don't want one cookie?
You know what? This vision will live with me forever. I'll never eat another cookie because I'll see my little friends here who appear to be really enjoying it. I didn't know worms like chocolate.
I guess
so we have something in common.
Okay, very good. Okay.
Okay, we're going to talk about where you're going to be this weekend. Or actually, I'm sorry. Today at the Quality Inn on Byers Road in Miamisburg at 7 o'clock. And tomorrow at the Holiday Inn on Wagner Ford in Dayton at noon and 7. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping all of us curb our appetites, and this certainly would help anybody. My little wormy friends here, they like the chocolate, that's for sure.
Okay.
Thank you, Mark,
Thank you very
much.